President of Ukraine, Volodymyr Zelenskyy has confirmed that President Vladimir Putin-led Russia government has set free first batch of Ukrainian prisoners in line with the agreement both countries reached at the last peace meeting in Istanbul, Turkey, adding that the Russia war in Ukraine is still intense at Pokrovsk area of Sumy region. In a video and written press releases on Monday, President Zelenskyy said, "Today, the first stage of the prisoner exchange agreed in Istanbul has begun. More stages will follow, at least, that's what was discussed with the Russian side. I thank everyone making it happen. I also held a meeting on June's international agenda. No meeting should be hollow. If it doesn't bring us closer to ending the war through diplomacy, it must help strengthen our defense, our active operations, or increase pressure on Russia. I thank our warriors for their tenacity. The most intense fighting continues in the Pokrovsk direction, in the areas of the Kursk operation, and along the border in the Sumy region. Russian tactics remain the same everywhere: ignore losses and try to advance. But this potential isn't infinite. A certain level of casualties, and our actions, shouldn't hinder their advance. Our people are home. Ukrainians are returning home from Russian captivity. Today, an exchange began, which will continue in several stages over the coming days. Among those we are bringing back now are the wounded, the severely wounded, and those under the age of 25. The process is quite complex, with many sensitive details, and negotiations continue virtually every day. We count on the full implementation of the humanitarian agreements reached during the meeting in Istanbul. We are doing everything possible to bring back every single person. We are working toward this at every level. We must bring home everyone who remains in captivity. I thank everyone who is helping. Euronews media that also monitored the prisoners swap reported that the Ukraine and Russia have started a new prisoners of war exchange, following the agreement reached at the second round of direct talks in Istanbul last Monday. Kyiv and Moscow agreed that the exchange would include young soldiers under 25 years old and those severely ill. Russia's defense ministry confirmed the return of the first group of Russian prisoners of war, POWs as well, without providing details on the swapped soldiers. Ukraine's coordination headquarters for the treatment of prisoners of war said that the first group of released prisoners includes personnel from Ukraine's Navy, Ground Forces, Air Force, National Guard, Border Guard Service, Territorial Defense, and Special Transport Service. Among those returned on Monday are the defenders of Mariupol,